Hello everyone. I wanted you to check out my Jade lightsaber. I got the electronics installed into it. It's got the Makoto V3 Super Plus Real Purple, I guess is what he calls it. Compared to the old purple, it's a nicer shade. This one has the 1-inch blade, and it's got the 1-inch diameter running throughout the hilt. The electronics and stuff barely fit. This is like a really small hilt. As you can see, like, my hand's pretty big, but this is pretty compact, petite hilt. So I wanted really a recharge port. I wanted the auxiliary button, obviously the power button. I got it into the control box right here. This is a kill key. And so instead of the LED that was there when I first got the hilt, I put the recharge port. I kind of drilled out a lot of this box to get the recharge port in there. This screw is what holds on this portion here, this box. You have the auxiliary button here and the power button here. This had to come off and on a few times during the install. I had some trouble with the auxiliary button. This is like the third one that I went through. I don't know, I always have trouble with the auxiliary buttons for some reason, but I actually had to mangle this box a little bit. Not the box, but the part I took such care into file out. Actually had to mangle that a little bit because I broke one of these super tiny screws, had to re-drill. Anyway, if you saw my other video of this saber when I first got the hilt, then you know this top piece flew off, this like emitter piece. When I was like swinging it around, I didn't know it's separate. I just opened the package and I was being foolish, and this thing came off. What I did now was use the screw behind this plastic piece right here, put a longer screw in, got it to be as like the retention screw, so it actually goes through the metal, the neck piece of the emitter, goes through that and then touches the blade. And the other thing I changed about the hilt since I got it was take off the brass CoverTech clip and instead, or the CoverTech wheel, and I put on this silver one which has the contour of the hilt. I think it looks a lot better. I know like it's truer to have the brass, but I like the silver. And the speaker that I got into the 1-inch opening comes from Hyperdyne. It's pretty compact, but you have a really good amount of resonance here, like at least 1 inch. I drilled out that hole for the sound to come out. I had other ideas, tiny holes along in these screws or along these grooves, but with the electronics being so compact, down here you have a 3.7 lithium ion battery pack with the speaker mounted on the bottom of that. 2 cards which run the double blade V3, they're in there, very compact, and then obviously the switches and the recharge port. The blade probably comes down to about here. So everything's pretty compact in this hilt. So I'll power it on and you can see the purple blade, and also have old style Makoto purple, so you can see the difference between this new purple and the old purple. With the aux switch, there's like the lockup or the iron door. This is the old style purple. It's got a thicker blade than a 1-inch. I don't think the camera's really going to be able to show it, but These are just a different Makoto like effects. This is a Jedi 2.0 sound card. And some like laser deflects in there. And then you got the ramp up and ramp down. Thanks for checking out this Makoto V3 Super Plus lightsaber Mara Jade style. Thanks.